It's Marissa
and Shauna,
and today's video is going to be all about my birthday party that we had, and then part 2 is going to be like a what I got for my birthday. So it's like a two-parter kind of video.
Yeah, so this year Marissa's birthday was not a surprise party. Last year it was a surprise party, and oh, that nearly killed me.
It nearly killed me not having it as a surprise party.
Why?
Well, just like because there's so much to do. Like you have to set up, you have to.
Oh yeah.
It's
oh
like
my God.
You gotta like plan everything.
Well, we'll link the video from Marissa's surprise birthday party last year that I threw, and that was just so much harder. It was just hard doing everything by myself, having to keep everything a secret. So I was like, this year I can't do. Not that it would have even worked, because I feel like Marissa would have known.
Yeah, I would have known.
Yeah, like if you saw me going around getting things ready, you would have immediately known it was gonna be a surprise party, but yeah, so it just wouldn't have worked. So this year we could both prepare, and it was so much easier being able to like prepare things days in advance and set up the decorations like the day before.
So we had a Harry Potter themed party, which was really cool because we're both Harry Potter fans, and it was cool because Shauna blew up a bunch of balloon thingies that represented like the different houses, like Slytherin, I was gonna say Hogwarts, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor, and they were all different colors, and we had a sorting hat, which was cool. You would push the button and it would like tell you which house you're in, just like in the movie. And what else do we have? We had wands, which were decorated.
I feel like I was looking for ways to decorate that would have a lot of impact but wouldn't be too expensive. When I was looking into Harry Potter parties, they could get so extravagant. Like the people, if you just Google like Harry Potter birthday parties, they get so extreme. Like people do the craziest stuff.
People hire lookalikes, like the actors, to come.
Oh yeah.
We weren't gonna do that, but.
Or even just with the decorations. Like for example, in the bathroom, I wrote on the mirror in lipstick.
Yeah.
The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air beware.
And it's a shame because I had thrown away like a good colored lipstick like a few days before for it being old. But then I found this terrible Kardashian lipstick, like this old Kardashian beauty lipstick that I was like, this is terrible, I'm never gonna wear this. And so I let Shauna use it to write on my bathroom wall with the terrible Kardashian lipstick.
The mirror.
Oh yeah, the mirror on the wall.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but I saw other people online. They had a cardboard cutout of Moaning Myrtle, and the bathroom was like had special lighting and filled with balloons. To get to the Ministry of Magic, they would like climb into a toilet. So they had something like a sign like this way to the Ministry of Magic.
What a commitment. Yeah. We didn't go that hard.
I mean, some people just went so hard. So I tried to pick the DIYs that I thought would be the easiest and most affordable, but would still make the most impact. So I always love balloons. So there was actually a helium shortage.
Yeah. There was a big helium shortage. We went to Ralph's several times. Normally they have like, you can order a big thing of balloons, but they only had like those pre-made like happy birthday Mylar balloons, and they were $5 each. Like they weren't even Harry Potter-y, so it was just like, ugh, what's the point? Like we can't get what we wanted.
And I called Party City and they didn't have any helium either. Yeah. So it would have been nice to just fill the room with balloons like we did last year, but I mean, whatever.
You can't control the helium shortage.
Okay, so another DIY I wanted to focus on was the letters coming out of the fireplace, which is like the first book.
Yeah, like when he's getting the Hogwarts acceptance letter and Uncle Vernon's like, no post on Sundays. And then all the post comes.
Yeah, so I thought it would be perfect because we already have a fireplace.
Yeah.
So I bought, I think it was 50 envelopes, and at first I tried staining them with coffee and tea, and that didn't really work, so I just kept them white. So I hand wrote Mr. H. Potter on all of them. I started out writing the full address, but that just made my hand hurt too much. Like I could only get through like 3 or 4 before I was done. And in retrospect, what I really should have done was to do it on the computer, and I stuck a wax seal on them. I actually did buy a stamp that had the Hogwarts seal on it, but I thought that that would be too much work, and just a wax seal sticker. It didn't have the Hogwarts logo on it, but I don't think anybody noticed.
Yeah. And
there was one hidden Easter egg.
And it was a envelope that said my name instead of Harry Potter's.
Yeah, there's a Marissa Rachel
Easter
envelope.
egg. Oh, I was just gonna say the hidden Marissa Rachel. It's kind of like a hidden Mickey.
Yeah, that's the point.
The little Easter egg. Sorry, go on.
Oh yeah, so we had a couple of DIYs. We had some DIYs with the food. So I made sorting hat cupcakes, which was an idea I got online, and I just thought it would be really cute. It was a lot of work, and I feel like,
yeah,
I don't know if it was worth it. It was a cute idea.
It was a cute idea.
So I baked funfetti cupcakes.
Yeah.
And once they were cool, I cut out the inside and filled them with M&Ms. So, you know, blue for Ravenclaw, green for Slytherin, etc. And I covered them up, and then so when people bit into it or cut inside,
you get like green M&Ms,
yeah,
blue M&Ms, red M&Ms, yellow M&Ms to like represent like Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we bought a cotton candy machine specifically for my birthday, and we were thinking like a few hours before, like, okay, we're gonna make all the cotton candies because like we don't want to have it like running. It takes so long. It's like kind of messy. Like it's just kind of like hard to work, hard to operate. So we don't want to have this on the whole party. People don't really know how to use it. Like I was having trouble using it. So like a random, you know, person might find it difficult.
Or burn themselves.
Yeah, we didn't want anything to happen. So we pre-made them before.
Well, she did.
Well, I did. I spent like 2 hours making all these cotton candies. But what no one told me is that cotton candy doesn't stay floofy. Yeah. Well, I was thinking like you have to get it wet and then it disintegrates, but I guess like there was just humidity in the air or something.
I don't even think there was anything wrong with the air or our house.
I don't think there was anything wrong.
It's just the cotton candy, it just melted in like
an hour. Yeah, like I was expecting it to like deflate a little, like get a little more like it's a little more ratchet, because like that's what we've seen, like sometimes at events they'll do that. They'll like pre-make the cotton candy and then like it'll get a little ratchet after a while, a little extra sticky, a little whatever, but like I've never seen cotton candy deflate. And then she wanted to take them out, but I thought it was really funny because we just we ended up telling everyone the story and like showing them the photos. This is what they look like at like 1:30. This is what they look like at 2:30. It was just really sad. It was like, we were joking that they were like spider web. Cobwebs, sticky cobwebs. And they were like decorated cones. They kind of remind me of those sprinkle decorated cones in the Harry Potter movies. But yeah, it was not. It was not intentional. And I kept telling people, don't eat those. And then I proceeded to like lick one like a lollipop, but
I mean, the sugar was flavored, so it still tastes okay, but yeah, that was a fail.
It was a pretty big fail.
It was a funny story though. So one DIY that I saw online everywhere that was super easy to do were the golden snitch made out of Ferrero Rocher. And so that was super easy. You just had to buy Ferrero Rocher and just stick little wings on them. Yeah, so very easy. So probably the DIY that I made that had the most positive response were the wands. And this was something that I didn't find a lot of other people doing on party websites. A lot of people would just buy pre-made wands. So I bought these long wooden chopsticks. I think they were like 16 inches, and they're used for cooking stir fries. And it came in a pack of 20. And so I took hot glue gun and I just made different designs on them. Like I built out the handle, and I would only do like a few per day. I would do like 5 or 6 per day because then my hand would start hurting. But it was fun coming up with like the different designs. Like some of them I tried to imitate wands that were in the movies. Like I tried to do Hermione's wand and Dumbledore's wand, the Elder wand. And it was just fun to be creative and just try different designs for each wand. I tried to not make, any two of them look exactly alike. And this was a really popular DIY.
Yeah.
I feel like the wands were popping. And I like it because it's like something you get to take and you could like bring it to Universal Studios the next time you go. Like, feel like you have a $60 fancy schmancy wand.
Yeah, I feel like people liked it because they do sell wands at Universal that are
And
so
they're so
expensive.
pricey. I know. Who would have known stir-fried chopsticks?
Yeah, would have the
Make
same effect.
great wands.
So it was a really fun party. Marissa
Yeah.
actually bought all the food for the party a couple days beforehand.
And set it up.
We actually had a cauldron in the garage that I think we got sent as part of a PR package for Halloween last year.
I think it was like a Disney PR package. And so we were like, what a perfect place to store the wands. Like, when
Yeah.
am I ever going to use this cauldron again?
Oh, well, I guess this counts as a DIY. I made this like a few days beforehand, but we had some little like light up signs and I just stuck letters in them. One said the wand chooses the wizard. And the other one said the sorting cupcakes.
Yeah.
Kind of like the sorting hat. Like, I hope people got it, like
Yeah.
understood it.
And it was cute because we had already had those like signs. So it was just a matter of like putting the letters in them. I like
Yeah.
using stuff we already have. Because then it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, definitely.
you don't just have to like keep buying more. And then we had like banners for all the different like
The
Hufflepuff,
houses.
Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor.
Oh yeah, and I dressed up as Fleur Delacour, who, okay, I feel like half of our party guests were like diehard Harry Potter fans who,
Yeah.
you know, grew up with the books, knew exactly who everyone was, and they of course knew exactly who I was. But then I feel like the other half of our guests, like, were not fans, like couldn't really
Yeah.
care less about Harry Potter. They were kind of like, oh great, who are you supposed to be?
Yeah. And then I was just your traditional Harry.
Yeah.